Good afternoon, everyone. So I am Jay Kumar from Goodwill Equity Research. So I am here to explain you about a product which you are launching today. It's called WOW. So it's a stock screener. So this is used for Nifty traders, those who trade in intraday Nifty, Bank Nifty, and Nifty 50 stocks. So this mainly we can target the client, those who like do jobbing in Nifty futures, and like stocks. So I will be explaining about the product, how to use it, how to target the clients, and how to explain them in detail. So let's see about the product. So this will be the URL for this product, o.gwcindia.in. So it will be some might got the login ID and password yesterday, I think, and some you will be receiving by today. So once you log in, you will be just going into the screen. So you will get a screen like this. This is of 3 pages. So first you will get for Nifty Index. So that is Nifty futures. So first thing you have to watch is, once the market opens at around 9:15, just wait for around half an hour for market to stabilize. So after 9:45, just check the trend. That is market breadth. Market breadth is nothing but on a close on close percentage wise, how many stocks are into positive. So if you see here, today as of now, around 72% of the stocks are in positive. So next thing you have to watch is the current trend. So the current trend is, that is tick by tick trend. So how many stocks are going up towards its high. So if you see this, it is around 73% is in positive. So once you identify the trend, so currently if you see, both the trend are positive. Both market breadth as well as current trend are positive. So next thing you have to see is how much the strength is. The strength should cross at least 40% for the market to give a trend. Sometimes what will happen, in the first half an hour, the strength will only show around 30% or 20%. So you have to wait till the trend strength crosses 40%. So what's the significance of strength is, so how much volatile market is this. Assume that we are taking 100% as a average day. So average day means still market hours, that is around 3:30 p.m. So in the morning itself, if the strength is showing around 80% or 70%, morning means I am saying around 10 o'clock, 10:30 like that. So it is assumed that the strength is higher. Higher means that is volatility is higher. So if in a normal day, if it is like 10 or 15%, it is an average day. So you have to wait till it crosses 40%. So then you have to see the trend, current trend, breadth, everything you have to see. So assume that in today's condition it is positive. So like this it is. So you can see from where you can buy. Here you can see around, so 10,982. Okay. So you can see here 10,000 above 982 you can see. So above this buy. So the expected higher target is 11,025. So it's showing a expected target of 11,025 and the stop loss is 10,956. Okay, so that is the target for 11, that is the stop loss for Nifty, and expected high target is 11,026. So this is for Nifty. Likewise, if assume that if in a case market is going down in the afternoon session after 2 o'clock means, you can get see this. So to which, below which level, that is it is sell. That is 10,000 below 951, it is a sell. Okay, so you can see this, and the target for the downside target is 10,908. So you can see this for a sell call. So currently it is in a buy mode, as both market trend as well as market breadth as well as current trend is positive. So currently the trend is positive. So this section you can use market movers. You can see which are the stocks are pulling market up. So if you see the top stock is ICICI Bank. So it is up by around 1.6%. Fine. So then which are the stocks are pulling down? You can see ITC, can see L&T and Kotak Bank, so HDFC. So some bank stocks are pulling the market down. So by watching this talk section, that is called market meters, we'll have an idea how the market is today. So which stocks are pulling the market up, which is pulling down, and what is the general trend. So if you scroll down here, you can see what are the stocks in Nifty, the chart which I showed. So you can see what are the ITC is weak, and the expected target for this and strength for individual these stocks which are available in the chart. You can get the details here if you scroll down. So you can see the target, expected high target, everything you can see. Okay, so this is for Nifty futures. So this is for Nifty futures, and next section it will be same, will be like Bank Nifty. So this is for Bank Nifty futures. So you can see here Bank Nifty is in buy mode. You can see the highlight, the color is being highlighted as blue. Okay, so the color blue highlighted means it is assumed that it is in bull mode and it is already the buy call has been initiated. So if you see this above 26,797 it is buy, and the expected target is 26,900 and the stop loss is 26,734. So these chart are common for all pages, that is market breadth and current trend. So this chart, this bar chart is for bank stocks. So you can see which are the bank it's moving up index. So ICICI Bank and Axis Bank, so and HDFC Bank. So SBI. So which is pulling down means you can see IndusInd Bank. It is almost more than 1% down. So if you scroll down, you can see here what are the bank stock in detail. The LTP, low, high, and you can see the strength column. So you can see. So as I explained before, the strength is same, the concept is same here. So you can see Bank Nifty it was around 65%, sorry Nifty it was 65%, for Bank Nifty it is around 86%. So nearly it is going to reach the target, that is target is 26,900. So if you see the high reaches is, as of now the high is 26,872. So once it near this 26,900, the strength will increase. So once this touches 26,900, that is the LTP, that strength will become 100%. As I said before, this is for volatility, to know the volatility of the particular index or stock. So this if you see more number of B's, so the these are called signals. Signal means I have fixed that signal based on some parameters like open high, open low. So in this case, if it is a open high, if you see the open price 26,689 and low is 26,689, same. So this B is highlighted. So if it is open, it's low, open and low are equal, there will be a B. So then one more B is if it in line with index trend. Index means Nifty trend. So there will be a B, another B, and these B, additional B are if it is moving towards its high, day's high. So day's high is 26,872. If the LTP is near to that, this will be there. So if there are more number of B in the signal, it is assumed that the stock or index are pretty much bullish. Okay. So if you see same this for Nifty index, if you see there are no B, so it is almost like bullish but not that much bullish. It is like a average range. So if it's same, if you see Bank Nifty, it is very much bullish. It is very strong. Okay, so there will be mentioned here strong buy like that. So you'll be getting target, stop loss, everything. So assume that you have entered the client have entered a long position. The entry is 26,797. So the stop loss mentioned here is 26,734. So how to trail the stop loss? So trail the stop loss nothing but sell below. You have to see the sell below. 26,765 is sell below. Okay. So 26,765 is sell below, and if the stop loss here 26,734 and you can compare that 765, so this is higher, so you can take this as a stop loss. Like that you can trail the stop loss. If market is volatile or the trend is reversing in the second half of the session, you can just watch this and trail the stop loss. Okay. So the same thing for Nifty index. So the stop loss is 10,956 and sell below is 10,950. So as of now this is low, so you can take this as a stop loss. Okay. So this page hope you understand. So this is for Nifty stocks, Nifty index, and this is for Bank Nifty. So now let's check about Nifty 50 stocks, 50 stocks trend. Okay. So if you go to the third page, you will get a screen like this. Market breadth, this is same. Market movers, this is also same like in Nifty. So if you touch here, you can just see that how which is pulling and which is pulling up and pulling down the market. and the current trend. Currently it is 60%. So this you can see every tick by tick this will go on changing. The 60%, if market is suddenly going up or down, this will go to the 60% will change to either 70% or it will come down. So this is current trend. This will all move on the live market. Based on the live market, it will reflect. So if you just go down here by clicking this arrow mark, you will get a screen like this. So all they can see the alphabetic order, all the stocks you can get. So Axis Bank, Bajaj Auto, all Nifty stocks you can get, and the top two will be Nifty and Bank Nifty, which we already seen in a separate page. So if you take this will be a assume that let's take example for this. As of now it is showing for Axis Bank buy. So Axis Bank buy, let's see which level to buy. So it is for 524 and above you can buy. So this ATP, this is ATP levels. Why this column has been provided is, if you are taking a call, make sure that it is near to the ATP. Assume that ATP, the difference between, in this case, the difference between ATP and entry level is only minute, just not even 1 rupee. So in this case you can take it. But some cases, if you take this example, say this Coal India, if you see, the entry level is given is 265, but ATP is 263. There is almost 2 rupees difference. So you can wait till that rate comes to 263 for to take a call, so that your stop loss will be minimum. Okay, so the loss, in case of loss, it will be very minimum. So this is a important column, ATP. So make sure that you take the position near to the ATP. Fine. So here will be take example for this Axis Bank, which you are seeing. So the entry level is 524.7 and the stop loss is 521.3. So this is if you scroll down this side, you can get even sell below, as we saw for Nifty and Bank Nifty. The sell below you can get it, and if you can check, compare both stop loss and sell below. If this is high, you can take this as a stop loss, this as a trailing stop loss you can take. And the last column which you are finding is V strength. That is nothing but volume strength. So based on the last 1 or 2 weeks volume, average volume, how much percentage it has reached. If you take for Axis Bank, this has been around 33.8% as of now, as of around 12:45. The volume reached when compared to last 10 days is 33. So you can check based on the market movement, you can check how much volume it is there. If you check for this stock, 112 point high, that is Bharti Airtel. So Bharti Airtel, you can see almost it is more than 100%. So this stock volume is high. So sometimes what will happen, if market is going up, some stock it may fall based on its volume. So this column will help you identify the stock is moving in line with market, or it is just based on its high volume. Sometimes it will be a buy volume, sometimes it may be a sell volume. So this column used to track that. Okay. So now let's first what you have to do, once you just log into this Nifty stock page, just select this. Based on that, select the low. Okay. So once you click this low, so you'll get the stocks which is low risk. So this is based on entirely, this is based on risk profile. So you can see the color, it is risk is green. Okay, so that is low. I have selected this as a low risk. So some selected number of stocks are visible. So among Nifty 50 stocks, I am getting around some 8 to 9 stocks. So in that you can select. So you have to see what is the market breadth and current trend. If both are in positive, just select the positive stock, that is the stock which is giving a buy call. So the blue color all buy calls, and the red color yes, which is mentioned as a sell call. So as we are in positive, both current trend as well as market breadth is positive, you can go for a buy stocks. So these are buy stock like Axis Bank, Bajaj Finserv, and HCL Technologies, Lupin, ONGC. So NTPC is sell. As market is positive, just ignore the sell, go with the buy. Okay. So next you can see is the percentage from yesterday's. You have to make sure that for a better result, you can select the stock which is at least half percentage plus. Okay. So if you see here, most of the stocks are more than half percentage up. So select stock which are more than half percentage up. So why this logic means more than half percentage means, it is assumed that if a stock is up by more than half percentage, the trend will not reverse very immediately. Assume that you are watching this for around 10 a.m. in the morning. So at least 11 to 12, first half of the session, it will be going to positive. Then if all the market reverses in negative, then it can slip into negative. But at least in the first half, if the percentage wise, if the stock is up by more than half percentage, it will not reverse very fast. So that's the reason this logic has been taken, half percentage. Likewise, if market is in negative, select the stock which are more than half percentage in minus. This percentage column we can track this. Okay. So currently we are seeing means both current market breadth and both current trend are in positive. So you are going with a positive stock. Okay. So select the example of Axis Bank. So Axis Bank, if you touch here, you can get the levels. See the level, pivot level is 524.6 and resistance is 527.4. Okay. So like this, either you can wait for the target. So this is the target. 530 is the target. So either you can just wait for the target or just go by levels. Okay. So Axis Bank, the buy is above 524.7 and the target is 530. Okay. So if you click here, you can get the levels. So if you want to click get levels for Bank Nifty, you can get like this. Okay. And HCL Technology. So all the stocks, once you move over the mouse, you can get the levels for each and every stock. Okay. Fine. So likewise, if there is any sell call, if market is reversing in the afternoon, you can just go for a sell call. That is sell call. If you see, it is HR Motor, NTPC. So both are giving a sell call. So sell call means you can see the entry. So 27,209 is the entry and the stop loss is 27,386 and the target is, you can see here, target 27,596. This is for sell call, and if you click this, you can get also the levels. What are the support level, support level 2, support level 3. So also you can use this for like jobbing, just going for a few rupees like that. You can go like this, and you can also go, if you want to see all the stocks, just click all and you can get it. So if you select all the stock, you will get all the 56 stocks. What are the Nifty 50 stocks? So every stocks you can get it. So based on the risk, if you want to get the stocks which are medium risk, select medium. So you can select get the list of the stocks which are medium and see these are the stocks which are medium risk. So this yellow color is significance medium, and you can see HDFC Bank, ICIC, ITC, Tech Mahindra. So these are the stock which you have a medium risk. And if you are well versed with this product, you can also select the stock which are high risk. So if market is highly volatile, you are just trading for a few rupees, you can select. These are the high risk, Coal India. Okay. So the entry is 265. So as I told, you have to compare both entry and the ATP. If it is near to that, you can go. This, if you see, there are more than 2 rupees differences there. So you can wait till it reaches 263, then have an entry. Stop loss, target. Okay. So you can select, if you want to see all the now 50 stocks, just select, go for all, and you can get all the 50 stocks. Okay. Fine. So once you go up, you can see the current trend. So always the current trend and the market will be visible to you. You can see. So you can identify, assume that you are in a long position, you bought a stock or Nifty. So suddenly this trend is mildly going into negative. Then what you can do, you no need to wait till the stop loss. Just exit. If market is suddenly turning into negative, just exit. Then re-enter once again once market goes up. Okay. Fine. So if you see in the top side, there will be a column called help build provider. So if you just click here, you can see how to use this. So everything I said now, it will be in detailed description will be available. So the stock screener, intraday, it used for intraday. So mainly Nifty futures, Bank Nifty, Nifty stocks. So you can just explain this to the clients. Okay. So as I said, everything I explained. So if you are going to identify the trend, how the market is, go for the current trend. As I said, current trend and market breadth. If both are positive, it is said that the market will be in a positive trend for the day. Sometimes what will happen, one current trend will be in negative, but market breadth will be positive. At that time, you can say that market will be in a range, in a narrow range. So you have to wait till both current trend and market breadth is in a same direction. If it is in opposite direction, one in positive, one in negative, then you can say that market will be in a range, or sometimes it will be in a volatile, like that. So if both are in the same direction, we can say market will be go up or go down. Fine. Okay. So as I said, for better result, so check the index page, that chart which I saw in the market meter section. You can select, if it is positive, select the stock which is in line with market trend. Then see the ATP, average trading price. So why we are seeing ATP means the risk will be minimized. Fine. Then select the stock which is point, at least if you are going for a buy call, select a stock which is at least 0.5% in positive, and if you are going for a sell call, make sure that it is 0.5% in negative. Okay, fine. So the strength, as I said, the strength in Nifty and Bank Nifty and all stocks indicates the volatility. If it is high volatile, in the morning itself you can see 80 or 90%, but if it is less volatile, it will be below 40% or below 30%, like this. Okay. So the signals which I showed here. So these are the signals. So if you see maximum number of, if it is B, it is good, bullish, very much bullish. If you see this is only 2B, this is only 1B, it can say it's mildly bullish, like that. Okay. So this all for all stocks you can find it. So how much bullish or bearish the stock is. So you can see for each and every stock you can see it. Okay. Then volume strength, as I said, the last column it will be volume. So it will explain how the volume of a particular stock is. If it is pretty much high volume means in the morning itself we can see it will be more than 80 or 90%. If it is less, that is volume for the particular stock is trader less, it will be below 40% or 50%. So you can use this product for traders very well. The trader will be occupied for the whole day. You can he will check what is the trend very now and then. He will check and what are the calls. If you see the 50, there are almost 50 stock over there. So surely at that time you can get around 5 to 10 calls surely be there. So anything you can trade. Okay, fine. So you can trade in Nifty futures, Bank Nifty, everything you can trade. So it will be a useful product for all traders. So I hope you will just push this product. And now we will have some question answer session. So anything, any queries you can just put to me. I will ready to answer. Okay, so by today everyone will get ID and password. So those who are yet to get, you'll just contact your head, they will provide you. So once you just use this, if you have any query, you can get back to our team through your head, concern head. Okay, thank you.